There are many paths that leads to the top of the same mountain. With that in mind, hello everyone, I'm Holy Hermit and I'm back with another video on Diablo 3. This time I'll be discussing a new build that I'm trying. A strange build again. Hey, it's all about strange here, is it not? This build, first time it'll be focused on MP3, Inferno that is. This is a strange build and it's not focused on any heal-centric skill. So again, I'm not using any Blazing Wrath, any healing, no Blinding Flash, and no Serenity, yet I do okay. The reason for MP3 is, I personally find that is the topmost tier up to which where I can farm decently and not waste time. So if you look at my skills over there, the passive, my favourite, Exalted Soul, with a strange one there, Chant of Resonance. Now, the reason why I use that, of course, is I want the healing. I have no direct healing skill, but what I do have in plenty is a lot of spirit. And when I spend that spirit, that healing skill will heal me. So it's almost like healing myself continuously all the time, every time I use a spirit spender. And you've seen my other video, right? I am quite lenient on spirit. I do spend it a lot. So even when I'm Tempest rushing like that, and if you're on low health, that skill will heal you all the time. In this one, I've added, just for the moment, for the sake of it, I've added the healing skill, but with a little twist to it. And the reason for that is, it gives you extra spirit regen. Rather than having Blazing Wrath there, you add this rune, which gives you extra spirit generation per second. Every time you hit an enemy for the next 5 seconds, you regain a lot of spirit. I have Inner Storm, with Sweeping Wind of course. Now after the patch this is going to be even better, but here I am. Sweeping Wind at 3rd stack will again give me 3 spirit per second. I've got my Circular Breathing as always, a lot more spirit regen, and one from Exalted Soul of course. My primary skill has been chained this time. It's not Crippling Wave, in fact I have Fists of Thunder, but hey, no Thunderclap again. I am using Quickening. My crit chance at the moment is rather high. I'm running on 48%, but this build would work for anyone who has crit chance over 30% or above. It'll work fairly well. So what you see me doing over there is I used a little secret again, is well, one of the monk's favourite, one of the monk's signature move, Exploding Palm, and I use the very first rune on it to cause more damage. So when I mark them with Exploding Palm, they will take 12% more damage. So there you go, there's another hidden little bonus DPS that you see that you're not going to flash on your character screen, but you are doing a lot more damage anyways. This is how I work on Monster Power 3. It's not challenging, I do understand, but it is fun, and well, there is no healing, there is no Serenity. And most people say, well, what monk is a monk without Serenity? Well, you're looking at one right now, and he's doing quite well, is he not? So this is the one on Monster Power 3, where I have the extra damage taken from Exploding Palm. Now you can change that, of course, you can add more variations to it. It's not just the only one. When you see a group over there, what I can do, if I cast my healing spell, and I gain full spirit, in the span of about 2 to 3 seconds, I can mark almost everyone around me really with this Essence Burn. I'm sorry, it's not Essence Burn, it's the first rune for Exploding Palm. I can mark almost every character, every enemy around me within a span of 3 to 5 seconds, and then I can cast my healing that will take my spirit back to full. So it's almost like having infinite spirit for a very short duration of time and spending it all, and that's what I'm doing. Here I am. Just disappointed at my enemies, they couldn't do better at me. So this was my Inferno MP3. Now if you want to farm an MP0, as in just want to do some quick XP run, or MP1 for that matter, there is no problem there. What you can change to is a thing called Essence Burn. Now this is an Exploding Palm technique again, and what you do over here is rather than spending your spirit frivolously on too many characters, you can still have healing and you can replace that if you wish so it's pretty much the same build with every same stat, but in this case I'm going to change this to Essence Burn. So I'm just going to focus on casting this Essence Burn once on one single target on lower MP, and what that will do is that one effect will pretty much obliterate everyone around him. So you'll see me running, of course, well, with my Tempest Wind, and if I see a group of enemy, it is excellent at clearing them. Look at my spirit, of course, it's always full, it's always regenerating. That's why I use the healing spell for, and even if you don't want to use it, I have a hefty 9 to 11 spirit regen per second. And a little example here, if you'd like to see, you grab any monster, you cast Essence Burn on them, you mark them, and then you keep on hitting him. one explosion leads to another, right, like a landslide, and here they are all dying, and this will happen a lot more in this video if you keep on looking. So all I'm doing for this build, I'll say this again, you have high spirit regeneration and you have high spirit spending, and from high spirit spending you gain lots of health. Now you can also remove the chant of resonance, or I believe it's the one that gives you 62 heal per spirit point used. You can replace that even if you want to, because you have a healing skill on your thing, and you can replace it for whichever one you want. You can go for extra time on your mantra, which will take it to 7 seconds, but the second bit is also more important. It gives you 2 more spirit regen per second, so you are just a spirit generating machine, and with the amount of spirit you spend, well, you are unstoppable really. I have 25% movement speed gear on, another 25 from tailwind, and I can pretty much continue that for as long as I want. See, another big group if you see there, just cast exploding palm on one of them, focus on him for a few seconds, and that is the very reason why we're using quickening rather than crippling wave. Crippling wave is very good for dealing with the crowd as well. That's another alternative build I showed you, but if you want to focus on one specific monster at a time, then absolutely quickening is good. So you're going to attack the specific monster. It does do an area effect damage as well, but that's always a bonus. But you kill one character, one monster as soon as you can, and then the effect spreads like wildfire. So that's the whole idea of this build. Speed, spirit spending, spirit regen, which leads to lots of DPS. I have also had the privilege of speaking to good players on Diablo who've been trying the new PTR. How all this dueling is going on, we're all wondering, right? We had all these concerns about our dear Barb friends with too much armor, too much lifesteal, and well, they are good, they're a balanced character, and I'm not trying to start any kind of class war here, they're all good characters. Barb is a lot more balanced than any other class, but as I said earlier in my previous video, that has changed now, has it not? Monks are doing amazing with increased DPS boost, damage boost, to their spirit spending skill. We are equal to Barbs, if not more. We are doing good. And as I said in the last video, I was speaking to a friend of mine who's a demon hunter, and earlier, well, he had no respect for us monks. It was very simple, because we had not enough DPS, we were not doing enough damage. But in a game like PvP, where we always have a deer-friendly serenity to almost make us invincible for a very long time, well, we are a formidable foe. What you have to remember there is you need to have enough good spirit regeneration. You need to heal yourself. So the little skill set I'm showing to you today, it's not the ideal one, but some parts of it, some components, like the 62 life per second if you want to use that, or get it from your gear. These are one of those little secrets I'm just sharing with you that will help you survive a lot longer in PvP. Hey, not survive actually, you'll be able to destroy other people, you'll be able to win battles, and that's one way. Remember, monks are great on life on hit, Barbs are the masters of life steal, we rule on life on hit. So yes, the good old thunderclap, you all must know that on the first and the second strike of thunderclap, you gain 150% of your life on hit. So if you have 1,000 life on hit on your gear, it's going to be 1,500 because of the amazing ability of thunderclap. So that's one skill I see a lot being used, but there are other options. This game is not just built on one simple build. As I said in the start, there are more ways up on the top of the same mountain, as my Chinese friend would say. And it is true. There are so many builds, and they all depend on your opponent. You got a demon hunter? Hey, I've got an idea for you. You use dashing strike. He can shoot you from afar, cast dashing strike on him, run to him as quickly as you can, and well, there you are. He has no defense, and you can pretty much catch him every time he runs away. There's a little thought for your mind. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching my video. It's always been a pleasure to make these videos for you all. So thank you very much. I hope you all have a great day ahead. I'm out now. Bye.